Hello everyone, you're back with me Sarika on 11 stream. I hope you all have subscribed to the channel already and you're sharing it and sharing it and sharing it with everyone. अच्छा एक बात बताओ, whenever you go on a journey, what is the most important thing on your mind? That you want to reach the destination. But as they say, you should enjoy the journey more than reaching the destination. और destination पे हम safely arrive करें. There is one person who's working with all his heart and his soul to make us all reach our destinations safely. He's worked a lot on road safety, but I'm sure उन्होंने जब शुरू किया होगा, it must have not been very easy. The most difficult thing when you start is taking that first step out of your comfort zone. But then if you are true to your intentions, I'm sure people join you on your way. So on today's episode of The Road Less Travelled, we arrive safe with Mr. Harman Sidhu. How are you?
Very fine. How are you?
Good. Thank you so much for being with us and giving us the time.
My pleasure.
And let's start with arrive safe. Kab, kaise, kyun? How did the journey start?
Yeah, the journey. So journey is always on, but like the journey of arrive safe started
Arrive safe, yes.
with my own personal, you can say a tragedy. I had a road crash way back in '96.
Okay.
Right. So that changed my life. Naturally, wheelchair life is never easy. So that's when I realized the importance of road safety. And in 2005, this issue of road safety was on my mind.
Mm-hmm.
But I had no ideas how to start. But in 2005, I started this NGO by the name Arrive Safe.
Arrive safe, yeah.
So the basic issue is, as the name says, everybody comes back safe.
True, because road accidents, I'm sure everyone in every family at one point or another has gone through a road accident. I myself have lost a very dear friend in a road accident. So we need to actually take care of ourselves and everyone around on the road. So what exactly Arrive Safe does?
See, as you have rightly said, there's probably nobody,
True.
I can say with conviction, who's not really touched by this problem.
True, true.
We all are. And see, it's how it started, that's the question. And
how do you go about it? Basically, I want to tell everyone if they want to reach out to you or what a normal person like me or you or Harsh, when we are driving, what should we take care of just to make the roads safe for everyone?
see, it's just like as a layman, a
Right.
thumb rule, it's about mannerism.
True,
Right.
true.
So we should treat others the way we expect the others to treat us.
Right.
Right. So it's a very basic thing that give way.
True, true.
Right. Or don't honk. So once we start doing these little things, we start following the rules. Because as they say, like if we are playing football or any other game, we enjoy the sport.
True.
But there are rules in that game. And we all know that we
need to
follow those rules.
Yeah, we need
So
to
similarly, if you're on the road, you are driving, so just make sure that you follow the rules.
Yeah, those little things like let's stop for the red signal. Let's
Yes.
not jump it.
Yeah,
And let's
jumping.
not honk, and let's the most important these days is let's give the indicator where we're turning, left or right.
Yes,
right?
and not using, let's say, mobile phone,
True.
not over speeding, because speed thrills.
True,
The
true.
kind of vehicles we are getting, like you can really go from 0 to 70, 80 within minutes.
Right.
But in an urban environment, like pedestrian,
True, true.
just a speed of more than 30 or 40 would kill that person instantly.
Very true.
So that's why, like, we need to have that humanity inside us, and that would help us become a better nation, a better human being.
a more civilized citizen we need to.
Yes, you look at any country which we call a developed country.
Right.
So you would see like they have got a developed sense of traffic,
Very true.
and they follow those rules, and it shows in their mannerism and everything.
True, true, true.
So we need to.
And here, I think we just go the opposite. Like, घर में, we'll be like, नहीं पहले आप चलो, पहले आप ले लो. But when we are on the road, it's like, पहले मैं.
Exactly. It's something which has become probably a habit, an attitude which finally turned to be a behavior. So it's probably not intentional. So it's just that once we get into a vehicle, so it automatically creeps into us.
Right, right.
So once in the vehicle, we should just remind ourselves,
Remain calm.
Yes, take it easy.
Yeah.
So it's very important. For example, if I'm feeling angry at somebody, if I have a sip of water, I'll probably relax down.
Take a deep breath. As
Yes.
they say, right?
So and similarly, this issue of road safety is like it's a vast field, as I've learned over the years.
True.
You see this yellow board
Yeah.
behind me.
Decade of
Yeah, this
action
is-
for road safety.
Yes, that's UN Decade of Action for Road Safety,
Right.
2011 2020.
Okay.
So it's nearly 10 years have gone, but we have not been able to achieve what was desired.
Okay.
So now there's another 10 years, which is now called part of the Sustainable Development Goals.
Okay.
So which aims at reducing the number of fatalities by 50%.
True.
So India, unfortunately, is the world leader in road crashes and the deaths due to that.
Yeah. Almost how many? Around 400 people
Die every
we
day.
lose every day in a road
So
accident.
if we just scale it up, if we
Right.
look at the number of people dying in a year, so you can say a town getting wiped out
Right.
every year. That's the magnitude
And
of
for
the
mostly
problem.
our own impatience, mostly I would say.
Yes, that is one of the major aspects.
Mm-hmm.
Others being, again, all these things get connected.
True.
That, as they say, like as per this UN plan, they've got 5 pillars on safety. One is policy on safety. Second is having safe roads,
Okay.
safe vehicles, safe road user behavior. That's where we are talking about, and then proper post-crash trauma care.
Okay, yeah,
Right,
that
so-
is also very
Yes.
important.
So all these 5 things
Right,
clubbed together.
right.
So only then we would be able to reduce the fatalities. But behavior is one such thing which touches all these 5.
And I think another menace in India, especially that I've seen, is drunken driving. And you've been a part of this beautiful mission, Muhim, to shut down all the thekas on the highway. So,
Yeah,
so what was that? And
It's not was yet. It's still
yeah, it's
is.
still going on. Yeah. I'm sorry.
No,
Correction.
no, it's just because normally you are also right, because that's the general perception that this case is now over,
Yeah.
right? Because the liquor shops are back on the highway.
Right.
So there was a time when, like, if you're driving down, you would not see them,
Yeah.
and now they're
All were shut.
yes.
Yeah.
So now they're back on the edge of the road, and so am I back in the court.
True.
So this fight is on. Probably this would be my 24th or 25th litigation in this.
Okay.
So now the matter is once again back to the Supreme Court.
Right.
So what we are asking for is not that this is not that one fine morning I woke up and I started thinking that we should get these moved.
Of course.
It's as per the regulations of the Ministry of Road Transport and Highway Government of
Okay,
India,
Okay.
right? So they have rules for the highways. So all we are saying that those regulations should be adhered to.
Implemented.
They should be
properly.
implemented. That's the only thing, and it's getting scaled up from the liquor shops or the takers, because drink driving is a major issue
Yeah.
because it impacts in many manners.
It
Right?
does.
I'll get hyper. I'll probably take more chances. I'll
Our
drive
main
faster.
physiology. I mean, your eyesight is affected. You become more relaxed, and your reflexes are reduced.
Yes,
while driving.
or I'll
right?
be excited. I'll
Yeah.
think that I'll speed up.
Some people start racing.
Yes,
also on the
so
roads,
like
yeah.
a lot of variables.
Right.
If you check out the statistics, they say like most of the accidents are due to overspeeding.
Overspeed.
But like, why am I overspeeding? That's an important thing.
Yeah.
And why is it that all the takers are on the highway only?
True.
And why are those takers doing more business? Who are the buyers?
But why did they come back? What was the reason? I mean, on a lighter note, was it the revenue?
Yes, revenue always drives the business,
Okay.
right?
So was the government more concerned about their revenues than the health and well-being of the citizens?
Yes.
Was it that?
It is, as per our constitution, it's a welfare state,
Right.
right? A welfare state is that जो which is concerned about the health of the society.
True, true.
But on the other hand, the way things are being implemented, you pick up the statistics. So liquor consumption has doubled in nearly 10 years.
Yeah.
And that too, youngsters getting alcoholic.
Right.
So this is in addition to the road crashes. So it's a very short-term thinking if we say that the state is getting revenue.
Yeah.
So that's why we are selling liquor.
Right.
So it's not done. If you check out the health aspects, the psychological problems people face,
True.
the fights that occur in families and other things. So if state is earning, let's say, 1,000 rupees out of it, so probably double the amount is getting wasted.
Is being spent on
Spent
mental
again.
health and then domestic violence and everything else
Yes.
related to alcoholism.
Yeah, and the torture. Let's say if I'm alcoholic and I'm married,
Right.
so I go home and I beat the kids, the wife.
True.
So that trauma cannot be
Trauma.
measured in amounts.
In money, yes,
Yeah.
very right. So I think we need to sensitize people also,
Yes.
not to get into this revenue trap and think of your own life
Yes.
and prioritize your values, what you want. You want a happy life or you want an alcoholic life, just for that fun of say half an hour or 1 hour or
Exactly.
whatever.
And at times, because liquor companies or lobbies, they have very deep pockets, so they start teaching responsible drinking in schools.
Okay.
Right. So what is responsible drinking? There's
So I'm
nothing-
sure during this whole thing, someone must have come to you कि तुसी साडा धंधा बंद कराता and stuff like
Oh,
that.
yes.
So how do you handle that?
That's something that I'm got kind of used to that.
Yeah.
All kinds of offers, let it be monetary thing
Okay.
or threats. So now that was something which was
Yeah, that'll take I think another chat session to
yes, but none of those two things
Right.
ever bothered me.
Yeah. But it's quite hilarious actually, it's quite ironical. At one point, the government and all of us are trying to inculcate our youngsters, especially with the healthy habits and sports and healthy eating and everything like this. And then the at the same platform, we are encouraging, we've reopened all these takers on the highways to just for money.
Yeah, this shows that we've got a face and a mask.
Right.
And that's how I can put it. So the mask talks about something else, but the real face is.
And I was reading somewhere when these places were closed, even in Chandigarh. So many of the bouncers also of all these places, they kind of created a lot of hue and cry that we are losing our jobs and this and that. So was that also a concern?
See, I'm really. It was really amusing that they are losing jobs. Why would they lose jobs?
Exactly.
So if we are saying that there should not be a liquor shop on the highway,
Right.
it should be somewhere else.
Yeah.
How would they lose a job?
And shifting just 500, 700
Yes,
meters
so
doesn't make any difference, I
Yeah,
guess.
a lot of people used to say if I can get it from the highway, I'll get it 500 meters away.
Exactly.
Fine, then go and get it.
Right.
Right. So what is the problem?
Yeah.
So why do you want to be on the edge of the road? Because it encourages impulsive buying, right?
Sure. So basically, I think the authorities are also trying to lure the customers
They are.
to buy.
Like,
And
without any doubt, they are.
so it must be a cycle, I mean, drunken driving, and then your accidents happening, and then the hospitals, kind of minting money over these accidents, and also
Even
it
otherwise,
goes like
yes,
a circle,
like
I think.
it is a vicious circle, and something which is this wheel is getting faster,
Faster.
which is unfortunate.
Anyhow, we all need to understand and prioritize our lives. If we want to be happy, we have to stay away from such accidents, and we need to be more cautious and
Yes.
stay healthy
It
and
hurts.
stay away from such places, because we all have gone through it at one point of the time, like I said. And there is this book that I see. If you can quickly tell me what is it about?
Yeah, that's a road safety manual.
Okay.
World over, wherever you travel.
Okay.
So because before getting the driving license, you have to
Right.
read a book
Okay.
which has all the do's and don'ts. So probably once the Chandigarh administration releases it,
Right.
it
So
would
can
be
I show
the
it to everyone?
yeah, please. It would be the
So it's a nice, bright looking cover.
thank you. It would be the first of its kind in India.
Okay. So we have all the information here. No?
Yes,
अपना
all the do's and
RC
don'ts.
कैसे कराना है, license,
Everything.
anywhere in the world.
Yeah,
How do
like
we
how to
obtain a
drive on the
license?
highways in the
Okay.
city, how to take
So
care
I
of your
think,
vehicle.
yeah,
so
we should all have a copy, and I wish the administration approves of it as soon as they can and they get time.
yeah, yes, really looking forward to it.
Yeah. So, Harmanji, what next? I'm sure the destination is still not achieved. There's a lot to do. So, what are the future plans? And before that, what is it that you're currently working on? Quickly.
See, besides these things, like when we say safer roads
Hanji.
or safe road user behavior, there are so many different branches. It's just like, you can say there's a general surgeon and there's a surgeon for the heart, for the
Right.
different areas.
The neurosurgeon, the cardiac
Yes,
surgeon, and
yeah. So similarly, in this field of road safety, there are many other things.
right.
So like just working.
So, what
on
are
those.
you up to these days? Currently, क्या चल रहा है?
Well, many things. For example, like again, I'll go to those 5 pillars.
Right.
The policy part and the safe roads,
Mm-hmm.
because a lot of highways are being rebuilt,
Right.
right, or like bypasses are being constructed.
Yeah.
So what I anticipate is a further surge in number of road crashes
Right.
because people have started driving faster.
True. True.
So the mistakes that we have made earlier,
True.
they are not repeated.
बिल्कुल.
So just working on those things as well.
And ageki.
On and on.
On and on.
Because like you try to sort out one problem, you try
Yeah.
to put a lid on this, and 2 other things come out.
Right.
So it's an ongoing thing. So as you sort out certain things, other problems creep up.
True. True.
So just have to continue with this.
Continue with this. Yeah. No, so it has been lovely talking to you. As they say, short and sweet chat. Of course, we'll come back later for more details on other things. But it was lovely talking to you. And
Thank you.
everyone who wants to connect with Harmanji and us, please write into us. And any other story you want us to share with you all, please let us know. We would be very, very glad and privileged to share it with everyone. All the good work that everyone is doing needs to be showcased to the people so that they're more aware. And for today, please drive safe and arrive safe. I'll see you next time on the road less traveled. Till then, please take care. See you. Bye-bye.